Hello and welcome to WhoDooTV Live.
What's up, guys?
January 16th.
Talking about
new comic books for
January 17th, Wednesday, new comic book day tomorrow. Man, yeah. Interesting stuff this week. So we'll be talking a little bit about news. Got some movie stuff going on. Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Let us know what you guys are thinking about news or anything noteworthy in the live chat that we got going here. We've got AJ. What's up, AJ? Thanks for coming on with us today, man.
Yes, we want to thank everybody for jumping on. And yeah, if you got newsworthy, you got notes, you got sudden burst of wisdoms, plug those in the comments. Let's chat about it. Let's make this interactive. DC Fans United, what's up, man? Thanks for jumping on.
What's up, man?
So,
yeah,
today, January 16th, 1 month.
Yes.
1 month.
One more month.
And it looks like a spectacular looking spectacle.
Yes. We've got Black Panther coming out February 16th. Oh my gosh, this movie looks incredible. I cannot wait for this.
Yeah. I'm excited for it, dude. Like, he has got to be like one of the coolest like characterizations. His costume, just freaking cool. Who was it? Tom. What's the guy's name who played Spider-Man recently?
Tom Holland. Yeah,
Tom Holland. He was at Ace Comic-Con in Phoenix this weekend, and he was just like, it was kind of disappointing to like be at a shot in like Avengers. And then in comes Black Panther, and his costume just freaking awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty
dude,
cool.
I'm super pumped. I mean, I've really loved the character of Black Panther for a long time. I mean, I learned about him in like middle school, and I've always thought it would be awesome to see him on screen. We got that in Civil War. He was awesome. And now we're getting his title film, and I mean, I keep watching the trailer. I really do.
Yeah.
I keep watching the trailer because it's so cool. It's like, oh my gosh.
It's like a whole new world, and it's just it's exciting, right? There's a lot to be exciting about this. It's changing, it's going a different direction, and it's opening a whole new market of fans are kind of jumping on, right?
Exactly.
So it's really cool.
This is the first hero, mainstream superhero of color that is getting a title of their own.
What about Hancock?
Hancock. He was an original IP.
Oh.
We've got Marvel and
what about
stuff.
Meteor Man?
Who was Meteor Man?
You don't know Meteor Man?
Is that the Eddie Murphy one?
No.
Going to Mars?
It's close enough.
Oh.
Meteor Man, dude. Meteor Man was solid.
Anyways,
yeah. Blank Man?
Blank Man?
Yeah.
In a movie?
Yeah, don't you know Blank Man?
No.
Damon Wayans? Hilarious.
Oh, gosh.
Hilarious. But you're right. It is the first IP actual comic character.
Actual Marvel, yeah. And so, like, this is big. This is big for a lot of, a lot of kids out there who, kids of color who only see heroes of, white heroes out there, and they can't identify with that. So this opens up this whole new thing. And there's tons of things going out there. Lots of people are trying to send kids to school, or kids from like schools to go see this movie. And we've got C4C3, which is Comics for Compassion, Community, and Culture. They're doing that too. We've got Denny Middle School in Seattle. Now, this is a school that is super diverse, has one of the highest free and reduced lunch participation rates in Seattle. It's just full of these kids. There's a teacher there who's running. It's called the Proyecto Saber program. His name is Mr. Albanes, and he has about 150 kids that he helps mentor. He talks to them about students of color and helps them with cultural identity, getting ready for college, academic skills, interpersonal skills, all these things. And so someone reached out to C4C3, they're a nonprofit here in Seattle, and said, like, hey, can we try and get these kids sent to see this movie?
Yep.
So
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm excited about this. I think this is awesome.
The teacher sounds like a villain, though.
Sounds like a villain?
His name.
Oh, Mr. Albanes.
Doesn't it just sound like it'd be like a villain? He sounds like he's being a superhero in his community, though.
Totally.
And so our friends at Comics Dungeon, which is which has their nonprofit that they do, and they raise money to put graphic novels, comic books into schools. They do a lot of grants for that. They're a really cool organization, and the fact that they're doing this to try to get some people in to see Black Panther is a great thing. I think it's cool to get some people that maybe not be able to afford it otherwise. Because it's what, $20 a person almost.
I know.
$12, $13, and then if you want a soda and popcorn, you're $25 into a movie. So yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And DC Fan United says we forgot Steel when we're talking black superheroes. Who could forget Shaq? Shazam kind of close too, right?
Yeah.
When Shaq played the genie, right?
That was just ridiculous.
But look that up. Comics Dungeon, Comics for Community, Compassion and Culture.
Yeah,
we have a link below.
Please, guys, if you guys have just a couple bucks to give, they would be so grateful to get that. I know I was able to give $10 this week. That's one kid out to go see a film. So if you got anything that you guys are willing to give, please, let's just send these 150 kids out to see this movie. Give them a hero to get excited about.
And AJ is thinking alike with me.
Oh yeah,
Black Lightning is on tonight on CW. So check that out. Even DC's getting into the game and having a new character out. That's going to be awesome in that CDW universe, DC CW universe.
Yeah,
which they've done pretty good. So,
and apparently, it sounds like this one's kind of blowing the other CW superhero films out of the water. A lot of people are saying really good stuff about that. And it's another hero of color, so that's awesome.
That's cool.
It's really cool.
And Danny Milhouse shoots out to watch Robert Kirkman's History of Comics. So, yeah, the History of Comics, I hear, is a great show. I believe it's on AMC. And, he talks about the Milestone Comics. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, they had a whole episode about that. It's good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Yeah. And William Pace, he says Black Lightning is lit. So, all right.
Bam.
That's great. Gotta get home and watch that.
Yeah,
I guess
I actually enjoy the CWDC.
Dude, I've been going through the Flash, and I actually really do like it.
I started off with Arrow, and I loved it. And it got me into, I actually didn't read much of Green Arrow. And so that's kind of one of my back readings this week was the first trade of Rebirth Green Arrow. Kind of catch up on that. And it's cool that it's based in Seattle. For you guys don't know, we're in Seattle. So hearing some of it where they talk about going to the jungle, right? That's like a legit spot here in Seattle.
It is.
It's a green belt where, it may not be as built up as they show in that, but check that out. I think it's in issue number 1. So it's kind of cool to see that they're actually touching base on some really cool combos. But yeah, DCU, CW, I like Arrow, Flash.
Yeah. It was Heroes of Tomorrow or Heroes of the Future.
That's the one I could kind of back and forth. But and then the wife really likes Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl got moved over to that one. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, so cool stuff going out. I can't wait for Black Panther. Yep. It's just gonna be so cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And a couple of Valiant news. Shadow Man #1 not only is going to be glow in the dark, but it's going to be brush metal glow in the dark.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I think it's 1 in 250. It might still be 1 in 500. But if you have 2 of those, you have to have all of them. Just get them. They're doing some really cool covers. It kind of skews the numbers on the first issue though, because places are having to buy so many of them. So that's kind of a weird thing. It's smart for marketing purposes.
If they go to a second printing, they know it's good then. They know there's a strong demand outside of, what if there was a flub or maybe there's just a promotional thing. If we get a second printing, that means it's something good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then William Pace, thanks for jumping on. I don't know if I jumped out with you. Good to see you guys on. And then another cool Valiant news that came out today was the solicit for EXO number 14. Kind of a spoiler alert. It's all over the other sites too. But EXO returns to Earth.
Yeah, his final return and probably connection to Harbinger Wars 2.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Or Side Lords.
Yeah.
That's been said. It's been said in last year's and the year before of that's Free Comic Book Day. So could be. We'll see. Do some Side Lords. But Ariel Olivetti's art and the few pages they showed looks great.
So fresh, so clean, so
yeah.
It just looks like it's going to be an awesome book.
And he did the back pages of Ninja A.
Right.
Did the back pages of Ninja A, and it looked clean. Of Ninjak, but for Ninja A. And that looked just so clean. And then we're seeing this, and I actually really like the guy, and I don't know much about him until recently.
Yeah. William Pace, he says, Ark of Earth. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
He's returning back to where he hails.
And then we're going to get our videos out of last week's videos of Bloodshot Salvation number 5. We still got to get Secret Weapon 0 out, so those are coming in the next week, this week, next week. And Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe. Yeah. And William went on our Facebook, and he asked me, hey, did you hear any news? Because Bat in the Sun gave us a tweet, or not a tweet, it was a Facebook message saying, coming early 2018. It's early 2018. Does that mean, March? I don't know. And so we don't know anything else about what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Did read that it's an hour worth long of the show. So they're going to be really short webisodes.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, if it's 10 minutes each, that's totally cool. Whatever they're planning to do with it. But it's almost, I'm a little concerned. Like, is there room for a good story in there?
That's kind of what my concern is, that it may be just superpower beatdowns, and then it ties back into the comic book. Yeah. So that is kind of my, issue that I have with it, that we don't know yet, and we should have known. And, hopefully, Emerald City Comic Con, we're going to be there in a month.
Yeah.
A little over a month.
A little bit over a month. Yeah.
But like March 1st, March 2nd, I think. And so hopefully we get to see something.
Yeah, I hope so.
And that would be awesome.
DC Fans United has corrected us. It is the Legends of Tomorrow is the thing. He must be back on the stream a little bit, but
what did we say?
Heroes of the Future or something. I don't.
Yeah,
Faith totally
in the Future Force.
Yeah.
Oh man,
no, I don't want to see him.
I
don't want to see a show of that.
Yeah, Rip Hunter's pretty cool. You get some Ant-Man. You get the White Canary. What's his name's dead. Freeze. Oh gosh, guys, I'm horrible right now.
Oh, Snark.
Yeah. Snark. Yeah.
Snart.
The Prison Break.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a pretty cool show. And but not gonna read them till so AJ says he's gonna wait for all 4 to come out for Ninjak Verse.
That's a good call. Yeah, I didn't read Ninjak Verse yet, and I think I'm probably gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Just because I know it's not within the same it's not in the same continuity as the rest of the show. It's kind of this the rest of the publisher,
Right.
So yeah.
Snark. Captain Cold. There we go.
Man, yeah.
I'm so glad
we have people on here to correct us
right?
on these things.
Right?
We are so thankful for you guys.
Yeah.
Because I can't keep details straight.
Yep. Yeah. Too much. So, excuse me. Let's get into books this week, dude.
Yeah.
What are you reading? What are you guys reading there? Question for you guys online. What are you reading? Put that in the comments if you're watching this after it's live. But if you're live, put that in the live chat over there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for a trade. 2 trades coming out.
Yeah.
Number 1 is a friend of the show. He has been on here with us. Is David Barron's trade is coming out of Stain from 451.
Yes.
Check that out. That is a great book, great story, and it looks like it's going to be even more. Hopefully we get to see a bigger picture of what we're going to see with Emma on that book. So Stained trade.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I'm excited. I'm going to grab that one definitely in the collection. Looks like a solid book. I mean, we've seen 451 trades before, and they put out some quality printings. I know. Man, anyways, I'm going down a path I don't want to follow, just like Anakin.
There you go. Anyways, don't do it, Darth. Stay away. All right.
Yeah, and you had another trade?
Another trade, and it is one of my favorites. One of my favorite stories, 2018. I mean, just Kill or Be Killed, Volume 3. that is coming out this week, as well as number 15.
Mm-hmm.
So Kill or Be Killed, Trade Volume 3, and Kill or Be Killed, number 15.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I'm going to call up with Image Angelic number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, Size Barrier, that little monkey. Yeah, so it's a cool book, kind of sci-fi out there, very much kind of like a cool little established universe. They got really cool artwork, enjoying that. Yeah.
Nice. One that I haven't called out is Alterna Comics. It's an Alterna Comics book, and it's a number 1. Alterna Comics has done some really great books. Their books are only $1.50. Sometimes $2.50. I mean, some great deals on books. But this one is Go West number 1. It is about Slade the Blade, and he's like a Old West, New West, whatever you want to call it, and his family is going out for a redemption. And they say it's like a gritty, gory, bloody tale that you'll want to do.
Yeah, that's cool. So, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a publisher I'm not so into yet. I know AJ's really into them.
Yeah, AJ's talked about it. So.
Oh, and AJ, yeah, there is no Valiant this week, unfortunately. But yeah, there is tons of DC.
Right. Plenty of Batman.
Yes, always. Oh, I didn't do my check. I didn't do my count of how many Bat Family things there are this week. I want to call out Ice Cream Man number 1. It's by W. Maxwell Prince. Interesting kind of concept for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it's going to be almost like kind of each issue is going to be a one-shot of something having to do with people struggling with stuff. Or that's like true fear, depression, sorrow. I don't know. It's going to be kind of crazy weird.
Yeah.
But it's got this like recurring character that shows up, and you don't know if he's like angel, a devil, some sort of magic character. It made me think of like evil. Pennywise in a way, where he just keeps showing up in each of these. It's the Ice Cream Man.
Yeah.
So he's going to be involved, and each person is getting their own. I love this. Their own sorrow Sunday. So it's going to be an interesting one. Looking forward to seeing where that goes.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then William said he got to read Go West number 1 and he liked it. It's awesome.
Cool.
And then he also said Doppelganger number 2 is awesome. So AJ says he does love it. Yeah, I read Ice Cream Man, and it's weird, man. It is weird. It is gory. It is twisted. It's kind of cool.
And it's such a juxtaposition to the cover
that
is there. It's just kids and this Ice Cream Man holding up ice cream. It looks like it would be something completely different.
Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, another one that I would call out, and he is one of the Valiant favorites of author of the original run of, or the 2012 run of X-O Manowar, Rob Venditti's Damage number 1. This is part of DC's New Masters. It's like a new character coming out, number 1. And yeah, I'd have to say that with its Venditti, and he's coming out with a character like that, you should probably go check it out.
Looks awesome. Yeah. I think that one looks really cool.
It looks vicious.
That one.
It says that like a nuclear warhead kind of turned him into like what he is, so.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a little bit like Abomination of Marvel. Or, yeah, we'll see what happens. That one looks really cool. I want to call out Evolution. Number 3 is out this week. Evolution's been pretty dang good.
Yes.
So
that's an all-star team on it for sure.
It does. Solid book. Yeah.
I only got one more.
Yeah.
How many more you got?
One more, unless you call out this one.
Well, I might call this one out, but it is one that I've actually got to read as well. The Further Adventure of Nick Wilson, number 1. It's a number 1 of 5. And it is a cool story about a guy who was in his 20s, had his superhero powers, and he was it. And then he lost his powers. And now he's doing birthday parties. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty well done. Yeah, I'm digging it. Now he's, trying to get back with ex-girlfriends, and he's, the original cover has him like sitting there smoking a bong, like
it's kind of wallowing.
Yeah, it's just he's living up on his old past, right? It's like an old child star, right? Who is nothing now, right?
Okay, yeah.
It is kind of interesting. I mean, it's really cool.
I really want to get into that one. That one sounds really fascinating. It's a limited, I think.
Limited, 1 of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So beginning and end, which I appreciate. Looks like Danny, he's calling out Aquaman 32, Damage number 1, Green Lanterns 39,
Killer
Be Killed, all new Wolverine, and X-Men Gold number 20.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's like a pull list. Yep. Nice fat pull list. And yeah, I'm excited for some of the things to come. We're going to be getting ready for Emerald City Comic-Con coming up soon.
Coming up real soon.
It's starting to be the Comic-Con is about to start kicking off again.
Yeah.
And you're going to have this, then the next month you're going to have C2E2, and then Phoenix. I mean, it's going to really hit up WonderCon. WonderCon's like right after Emerald City.
Yeah.
And it's going to start heating up again, and hopefully get a lot of new news.
For sure. You know what, guys? For these of you guys who come on with our live show all the time, if you guys have any questions that you guys want to have us ask people while we're there, or get info or anything, let us start letting us know right now.
Yeah.
And we can start preparing for this and really come to you guys with some really good information on that live show.
Yep.
Immediately after. I
mean, some of the people that I'm looking at that I would like to have an interview with, and it would be cool to get some questions from you guys, is guys like Charles Soule.
Yes, Charles Soule.
Jeremy Hahn from The Realm. Jody Hauser, Faith.
Yep.
All her Faith stories. Ibra Mustafa, Savage Things,
and
007, Jaeger, who else? Rafer Roberts. Rafer Roberts is going to be there. So if there's characters, if there's creators that you see there, please let us know. We'll chat it up and ask questions for you, and we'll post it on there. So
yeah, let us. You can get us, our Twitter at WhoDooTV.
Right.
Hoosier's the one who's handling that one. You can do it in our comment section here. We would love to see that stuff. So, just let us know if there's anything. We want to start getting prepared and make this a really good Comic-Con. So,
and like I say, if you guys can't be there, let us touch base for you. So
exactly,
be awesome. Well, as always, guys, put what you're reading down below, what you liked, what you disliked. Tell us what we should be reading. We'll try to. We got a lot of books to read right now.
Yeah.
But some of you guys have called out some great stuff in the past, like Extremity we've enjoyed.
Yes.
There's been some good book call-outs that we've had.
I've been saying Metal, and I really do need to just buckle down and start getting into that one.
Pull them back up and get them all.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, they're all reprinted, so you're good.
Yeah.
I think I saw that 1, 2, 3 are all getting another print this week.
Great.
So they'll be available. But yeah, check it out and touch base with us, guys.
Yeah. Oh, Danny, he said, have you missed us talk about Vin Diesel Bloodshot news? So you touched on that last week. I wasn't on last week.
Okay, we'll touch it.
Maybe we'll do that real quick.
So I touched on it. Me and Chris did with Ryan Wynn when Ryan Wynn was on last week, and David Barron was actually in the chat too. And we talked about did you hear the rumors? And he's like, dude, those aren't no rumors.
Which is awesome.
And I'd like somebody with better acting chops, but he would do for Bloodshot.
He would bring people in who wouldn't otherwise go see the movie if they didn't know anything about Bloodshot.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think he would be a great guy to do it because, what he's done with just Triple X, what he's done with Pitch Black, what he's done with, Fast and the Furious, what you made on that.
Yeah. Chronicles of Riddick. And all that stuff.
So, and so he fits the body build. He could get a little bit more bulky to make it work. But I think
give him hair.
Who knows? When I think of Bloodshot and Ray Garrison, though, I do think of that Colorado arc in Bloodshot Reborn. And I just think like that moping and just that. I don't know. I just don't see him being able to pull that off. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I want it to be wrong, and I'm okay with him. Leto, I think, had the chops but didn't have the size. The guy who I thought would have been perfect for it because he can bulk up and he's got a following would have been Channing Tatum. But he's doing Gambit. And Gambit is pretty cool.
Gambit is cool.
So, and then I hear that keeps getting pushed back. So there's been a couple movies getting pushed back.
Well, with the Fox acquisition, so we'll see.
And then somebody else pushed their movie up. That way it doesn't have to compete with Solo. God, what movie was that? But nonetheless. But yeah, Vin Diesel, I'm cool with Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Jason Statham would be a better choice. I don't know. I dislike him. His acting is the same character every movie. I'm sorry, I don't like Jason Statham. That's my personal opinion. He probably could do it well, but I feel like he plays the same character in every movie.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But Danny, I did write down your question for Jodie Houser, and we will definitely be asking her that.
Yeah.
That's a good question about who would she want to play Faith in the movie when Harbinger comes out. Awesome question.
Good.
Wrote it down. We will ask her that straight up in her face.
Good guy. And then William asked, follow him on Twitter at JokerFan.
Yep.
So, but yeah, we want to thank everybody for jumping on. Oh, of course, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Your hands down, but Venom and everything else he's doing.
Yep.
Good luck with that, but I agree.
I think
100%.
he's definitely a better Eddie than that 70s show dude. What's his name? Topher Grace.
Yeah.
A much better Eddie Brock. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, cool.
Cool,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks, guys, for coming on and hanging out with us today. Enjoy.